Hi, this is Told. Welcome. Oh, excuse me. Let me clear my throat. Today we're looking at Muldrotha, the Gravetide. 3 mana, 1 black, 1 green, 1 blue, 6/6, and during each of your turns you may play a land card and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. And what are we doing with that? Oh, maybe you saw it. We're doing a Roots deck. You probably, the thumbnail probably gave it away. Oh, man. But that's our reanimation strategy. So, we get the Gravetide out, and then we can cast artifacts. We can cast enchantments, or we could cast creature spells from our graveyard. This is our removal choice. And nowhere to run. Removal of choice. Permanent removals. Creature, artifact, creature. Other tech, artifact, enchantment, creature. Planeswalker. Right? Creature. This is an enchantment, but probably not going to be in the graveyard. Most likely it's just going to be impending forever. So we're going to, mill with the Overlord, the Hauntwoods. We're going to mill with the Archaeologist. So the Archaeologist picks up non-creature, non-lands. So it basically hits the roots if you find it. Or I guess it would hit a Planeswalker as well. Or enchantments that are non-creatures. So it's not going to hit very often. But what it's in there for is to find the roots, right? Like, that's the problem with roots. So we're trying to do that. We also got one Elvish Regrower in there to return a permanent card from our hand. There. We got Glarb, which is so fantastic when you're playing these colors. What is this? I don't even know. Is this Sultai or what is this? I don't even know. But he's just a champion. I forgot how good he is. For 3 mana, he should be in every single deck if you can get these colors. Yeah, and so we want to sacrifice creatures with Braids or the Journal or this guy. No, I guess this guy helps with sacrifice as well. But the Vampire Goremind. So when that attacks, you could sacrifice a creature. So basically, we want either creatures that have sacrifice abilities, like the Canker Bloom or the Courier or Valgavat's Faithful or the Analyst or the Tough Cookie. And so we either self-sacrifice or we sacrifice them with one of these things, and then they're in our graveyard and we can cast them because they're certain permanents, right? That's kind of the concept. We're going with Nowhere to Run and Spoils in the Confession. I don't know if it's enough removal for the meta. Off-ranked, it's tough, as any Roots deck is. On ranks, we'll see. We got Lily in there as well. That could go infinite, sort of. You -2, you could sack it with Braids and then recast it, technically. On the next turn. Cast it, sack it with Braids. Next turn, cast it, sack it with Braids. Done. The one thing I saw, like, maybe we need a free booty in there. Maybe we need some mana rampage creatures, or the Invasion of Zendikar or something. Like, it'd be good to get some more ramp in there to speed us up. No green mana. That was probably I don't know what to say about that keep, but we have nowhere to run. Archaeologist on 2 probably. So they're playing a Hydra. Take him out now? I think we have to. I mean, they could be playing Hydra and we're just done for, but Kaido can stun the Hydra. We're gonna mill with Archaeologists all of our green land sources. They might be afraid to run the Hydra out without the actual benefit. Because now they can... Promising Vein. Yeah, exactly. Maybe we go with the Archaeologist, see what we hit. We get a Roots. Like, we're gonna be in trouble in a second. least the analyst will be pretty good. We're going analyst next turn. We already have a whole creeper in our hand, so yeah. They might not have removal. They might have a fight spell. Hydra. Oh, not a Hydra. It's gonna name Hydra though, unless he's going plants. Are you plant deck? That's a beefy boy. You are a plant deck. Analyst? Elf detective. On the case. I mean, I'm doing the analyst next turn, right? 4 lands. We haven't found our payoff. Is this a plant? That's a Hydra. Why don't you pick Hydra? So we're not ramping next turn? You have Hexproof? You have a fight spell. That's a fight spell. I think we have to Kaido and stun it. If they would have played plant, that sucks really bad though.
I love a dramatic entrance. I've got the pick. Press the attack.
More lands in the grave's good. That could get back braids. I mean, I'm not blocking with this. That's for sure. Kaido's gonna have to start plussing though. Need to plus him up 1. We do have an answer for it. Sporogenic infection. It'll cost us 4 mana to target the roaming throne. Do you have like an untap? How do you know I don't have like a kill spell? I'm playing black. You have untap ability? That'd be pretty sweet. Alright. Well, I wanted to block with this anyway. I have to Kaido +1.
Just try to keep up.
Valgabot's faithful. I think we end our turn. And we either bring back braids or we bring back the archaeologist. Oh, we already drawing a card? Oh. Yeah, do it. Nowhere to run, please. I think I got a mana ramp, maybe? Do I? I need more blockers, though. That's a great move. I need the roots. Is that what I need? I mean, they could have a fight spell. I'll get my lands. Rampage. Too bad I don't have a Hydra in my deck. I thought about it. First we do this. -2 on Kaido. Stun that guy.
Sit down. Rethink your life.
I got nothing. This is not an artifact. I think I'm gonna bring back the archaeologist. It's pretty crazy to say. Here you go, buddy. Hello, here you go. Attack with Kaido. End turn. This has a sorcery. Ah, this is a sorcery. I knew it too. Oh man. I mean, Kaido has to survive. He's not surviving next turn. Not surviving this turn. Ah, I freaking knew it, dude. What are you doing? Okay. You can get back Kaido? I'm not using this at all. I mean, maybe we messed up, right? I don't know. Hey, my roots. There it is, baby. I did mess up, huh? I guess we'll just put it here. Are you kidding me, auto tapper? What's in here? It gets a finality counter, not ideal, but will get me braids back. I have to pop off before they get lands. I mean, I don't know why you picked plant. Did you think the Hydra was a plant? Plant worm? Oh, yeah, baby. Alright, don't screw me over, right? Creature. Cast with creature. I need to get Kaido out, though. Roots is good. I need to get Kaido out. Make sure I don't die. Whew. Stun that down. How much mana do I have left? Oh, I have one plant token. I can get blue or black. I think we'll go with black. Cast this. No attacks this turn. Next turn, though. Taking 2. I'll go up 2. It's good. Next turn, though. Need to keep a planeswalker, an enchantment creature, a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Low Ren is pretty good. I need to plus him. We'll always have a land in there. Oh, I need to get this first, the second roots down first. I think we got it. Green? We get braids out. We get the Hull Creeper out. Do we want Ren out at the cost of 2 life? I don't know what I've cast so far. These guys can go in. Right? The Maverick can always go in. Yeah, we'll start with that. It's a good first swing. I think we got this. I think we got it with that Kaido. That goes up to an 8-8. We can block with this 6-6. It's fine. Right? Yeah, give me more stuff in the grave. Oh, I should attack. I probably should attack with the Stick Twister, to be honest. Nah, I'm good. End turn. So you have to sacrifice a creature or you die. And we'll just kill you with this thing. Oh, that's a great first game. Pretty long, but take it down to Hydra with Kaido. Made the right choice on a Planeswalker. Deuced. I'll just go with it. No removal, it's fine. What could go wrong, right? Surveil into this thing. Probably going with the Analyst first, but actually, I like that. Maybe go Stick Twister first. Maybe that eats up removal, right? No, now they might have a 2 removal. It's fine. If it doesn't eat up removal, Aftermath Analyst. And sack it if I hit lands. It's not the best Analyst. Oh, that's a good one. I think I still go Analyst though. There's nothing to reanimate. Ooh. 1 land. It's a good land. Rabbit? What are you doing with rabbits with nothing cast on turn 3? Please go get lost it. That would be great. Alright. I mean, we're just gonna Roots. I think it's a bad attack there. They could have, like, the Exile card. I don't know why I can't remember that stupid card. Authority of Consuls. Pretty good. Heir Apparent. Well, see, the thing is, I can't let you have that. I got blue, I got green, and I got black, and I got 1 more land, and we'll get that. And we got some creatures, creature, artifact, creature, and land in there. They're really slow for a rabbit deck. They're just taking. Are they just sweepers though? Guess we'll find out. And we had the combo up, as long as our guy doesn't die. Authority of Consuls is gonna gain you some life, bro. The question is, are they running sweepers? If they're not running sweepers, then they're gonna head's gonna explode. If they're running sweepers, they probably don't care as much. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get Sporogenic again. I think we just go straight up Roots though. Start with the land. Blue. I think. We get this guy back. No. Sure. We'll get this human scout back. Or they could be running Sunfall. They don't have enough mana for Sunfall. Just attack all. They could have split up, actually, would be really bad. I should not have attacked with a Gravetide. And I should have. Yeah. I should not have attacked with the Gravetide. Totally messed that up. Wow. Okay. It's not super big deal. I think we can just wreck them here. I didn't even keep back a blocker. Yeah, you could sacrifice someone. Start with that. Play our land. Aftermath Analyst, I think. Oh, do this Archaeologist first. Might get better hits in the graveyard. Ooh. I could pay it for the pending cost. Ooh, and that counts as a... That's interesting. I'll take back this guy. Because it triggers the roots. Some green mana. Do we risk the split up? I think we go all out, right? I have one blocker here. I do this. 3, 4. He's got 18. This is 9, thinking. 9. So he can block this. So 7. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not quite there. We'll just hit him with this. Not quite there. He'll make 3 rabbits next turn. Yeah. Block it. So I can do it again. Yeah. Do I have the ability? Have I cast an enchantment already? No, I have not. Do I want to sack and draw a card? I kind of do. No, let's sack this thing. Yeah. Take 2 or discard a card. You're not discarding that Raise the Past. That's for sure. You're dead next turn. It's pretty good. I don't think it matters. You have 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just need to get 5, 6, 7, 8. Just need to get up to 8. If I get a second roots. Yeah. I didn't get a second roots. I don't know if this is like if there's any basics left. Okay, I have 2. This know where to run, it's pretty good. It doesn't really matter, just getting rid of their tokens is pretty good. Do I have enough to braid? I think braids is the way to go. There's no other creatures in the graveyard. So I need to sack this artifact. I think. Oh. And I play this artifact. I mean, we're starting to go. We're going. Like, you let me live. Platinum 4, baby. You let me live. So it roots. And then I think we spend this 2 mana to cast this artifact. And then these get double triggered. So they have to block these 3. And we get through with 10. They're still going to be alive next turn. But... and we could just tap down to the Balloon Man, actually. That might be a better strategy. Because then it doesn't untap. And they can't copy it. It's a nice little combo. So much to navigate. Surveil, slow land. What do we want to cast? It doesn't really matter. We're gonna Archaeologist on 2. I think we've been. The idea is to get stuff in the graveyard, so. Okay, this hits non-creatures. This just looks for roots. We just have roots. Ooh, the Archaeologist would have been great. We can get it back with the Faithful. Ah, you son of a bitch. We can get it back with the Regrower. I didn't really get any lands in there. I got 1 land, so it's not really that big a deal, actually. It's good they didn't see that card, huh? Yeah, we need lands. Swing it in. We have no other way to bring stuff back, right? I mean, Balgavoth's Faithful brings stuff back, right? Do we have the Sweeper in this deck? I don't even know. I don't really care. You can kill it. I think we're just screwed over by bats. We have the Sporogenic. I mean, they're just going to combo off on next turn, right? This is just a forced loss, I think. Sure. No attacks. Yep, just put it down. Combo me out. Okay, that's not comboed. Oh, but Sheldred does 2 damage when you... yeah. Here? I don't know if it really matters. Good game. This freaking draw card takes Sheldred damage. I didn't get any removal spells. 0 removal spells, so I take 2 damage for them drawing a card. It's ridiculous. Oh, not 2 damage. Yeah, he just slow played it like an asshat. You knew you had it. Why didn't you put it on last turn? You would have won. No blue mana. That's great. Oh, I should have put down the rubber melt. That would have been a better play, because then I could have put the +1 counter on the rubber belt. Yeah, and attacked. I'm looking for blue land. I mean, it kind of needed a land, but you could just draw a card. I don't know what I'm up against, though. Gruul, something, red, green. Maybe I needed that black land. Maybe I needed that land. Heartfire hero. I'm a hero. So you got protection up. Cool. Do I just keep the pressure on? Well, you know what? We're probably casting Nowhere to Run. I guess I should have just kept the pressure up. Maybe I shouldn't have done that draw. What are you gonna do? Indestructible? Your go. Mono red with splash of green. +3/+3? Giant growth? That would have been pretty sweet. Now what are you gonna do? Excellent. Vren? I'm gonna go for Vren Ultimate. Submit 0. Attack in. I mean, they haven't killed my creatures, so they're just either sitting on no attacks. Very important to keep Vren alive. We need 2 more rounds, 3 more rounds. We have 1 kill spell, possibly some chump blockers. We can lightning bolt him. It's perfectly fine. Damage not going to my face is great. I think we just Silent Hull Creeper here, right? Nice target. We could have like Brotherhood's End. No attacks. No pressure, bro. Scorching Dragonfire on the Silent Hull Creeper. See that? That could have went to Ren's face. Okay. I mean... I think we just plus Ren. Do we want to hit him for 3? Sure. They could have Brotherhood's End, and that would really suck, but I don't think they play that. I think they just have more burn spells. We have a forest in the graveyard. We're gonna have a sporogenic thing in the graveyard. You're not hitting Ren? You're not gonna hit Ren. You're not hitting Ren? You're not hitting Ren? You don't want to hit that? Okay. Okay. Mill 3 cards. Give me a land, please. I'll take this back. Not that it matters. Did I play a land? I did play a land. Let's put the back up here. No attacks. I mean, this game's over once I find the roots. Overlord into the roots. Make sure I keep up green and black mana. Oh, they tap for any color. That's why I put Ren in. That was the one addition that I put, is lands you control can add any mana. So when you're playing a 3-color deck, Ren is really great. Trample? Should have went Trample. Maybe you have Monstrous Rage? Man, I gotta double block this. Do I? No, I shouldn't have double blocked. That doesn't matter. I can cast stuff from my graveyard. Yeah, they're trying to kill me. I need to sacrifice a guy out. Alright, you do that. You probably should have targeted one of these so you did more damage to me, but okay. We'll just play this land from the graveyard. And we'll get a green source probably. Or black source. Probably go green. And then we'll cast this Rubber Belt Maverick. Yeah, those are great. We'll cast this guy. And put that here. Oh, you're tapped out. We'll put this here. And you could sacrifice a creature. And I didn't have enough black mana. And turn. I need some blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need some blockers. Field passage, keep draw card. I want to Overlord. That could find me the stuff I need. Let's see what we get. Maybe I should have Overlorded first. It's a good blocker. Good butt. There it is. Not that it matters. I should have did 0. Oh, I should have did 0. I didn't need to do that. Look at this land. Get this guy. Do you have any other 1 mana casting those creatures? We'll put this +1 counter here. We will crack this, get some more lands out. I feel like we need black at this point. We do need a black. So we can Valgolot's Faithful. And get back Larb. No attacks. We're gonna OTK you in 1 turn. Okay. That's gonna hurt. I don't have any life gain. No tough cookie yet. It's pretty good. Skip. And we'll just kill it. Oh, I need to get braids out. Yep. I need to get braids out. Priority 1. Because then we can know where to run. You may play lands and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. No restrictions. Yep. Need to get braids out. Can I cast this? What is going on? I have 2 mana. I think. 28 cards left in my deck. Let's see if I got any more basics. Take the blue one, I think. No attacks. Pretty weak turn. This is the turn he could kill me. Can he kill me this turn is the question, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? My hand and my graveyard are the same, right? I need that Overlord out, maybe. I need life gain. Yeah, I need to get that Overlord, I think. You didn't upgrade your talent? Finally. Don't even need to attack. I don't know how you let Ren get off. Hey, I mean, it does make the Gravetide useless. I just gotta stop while I'm ahead. 3 and 1. I don't want to play more. Roots is tough. This taxes the brain. Kaido definitely the... So I kind of did like a... Yeah, this will be the wrap up. Kind of did some thoughts about like one of each color planeswalker, right? So we have the black one, Liliana, which we never saw, by the way, but it would be great to be able to cast that from the graveyard. Ren as the green one, and then Kaido as the blue one, because the other blue planeswalkers is Jace. Kaido was good. I tried that one out, but it wasn't that great. Teferi's just too expensive, I think. You want it on the lower end because you're recasting it, so you're going to have to pay that mana. The Elvis Regrower. The choice between that and Permanent Grave, Raccoon, and the Scavenger, right? Because we need a permanent that we can cast from our graveyard in order to recast it, right? So like that's kind of the idea. But the problem with the Scavenger is you need 4 cards in your graveyard. And so sometimes when you cast it for the first time, even though it's cheaper, there might not be 4 cards in the graveyard. Maybe that's a mute point later on in the game. But this is also a nice, good 4/3 body that could be helpful. Glarb, didn't get to see him in any of the games that much, but he's just a beast. And Braids is probably the best sack outlet that we have compared to the Journal or the Vampire type of thing, because we can sack Planeswalkers, we can sack lands, we can sack creatures, we could sack enchantments, artifacts, whatever. This is only artifact or creature, and it draws a card. This, does 2 damage to the opponent, like you've seen in that one game. You could win the game, right? So there's very thoughtful choices. It might look like a brawl deck, I guess, where you have 1 of each card, but you kind of need, you don't want to go all in on certain cards, right? Like the Analyst is really great to get when you've been milling to get your cards back, but you don't need to have 4 Analysts in this deck because we're not trying to mill. The one thing that we're looking to mill and looking to find is the roots, right? Like that's the goal, but the deck can operate without having the roots out, right? Like you get Kaido, just coming in and redoing stuff. Valgolat's Faithful, you're just getting all these creatures, you're recasting your Nowhere to Runs and Sporogenic Infections. I think we had enough of them because by the time we started doing the, recasting them, like basically we have that ability, right? And we have the, even the Regrower can pull back a permanent, and then, the Gravetide. So we have enough things. Like originally I had 1 Hall Creeper, but going up to 2 really makes it a threat. So you get it out, you cast it, and then the opponent's like, I need to kill this. So they kill that, and they forget about that Ren is going to ultimate type of thing because they're worried about the Hull Creeper. And the Hull Creeper is great. It draws you a card, so it replaces itself probably on the first time you attack. Then you're going to do +1/+1. Then you could turn it into like a Kanker Bloom or some other Valgavat's Faithful, right? Something you could sacrifice, right? So that's why we're going with, we only have 4 sack outlets, but we have a lot of self-sacrificing creatures, right? Where it just gives us value. We didn't get to see the Combat Courier, but it does draw us a card. So maybe this is just better version of that. But the difference is we could unearth this. So if we don't have our game plan in play, this could still get unearthed to make a root, right? That's why we're going with that 2 of those over like just all Berserkers, right? Like they just have great value, so that's why we had to diversify, right? Like the Rubber Royal Maverick, you know, sometimes in root deck you just go 4 of, but it's not that great. It is good to surveil a little bit and being able to cast it from the graveyard to give that +1/+1 the same way the courier is there. But we don't really want to exile it from the graveyard. What we want to do is recast it using, you know, the Gravetide or Ren's Ultimate, apparently. I didn't think I would get to that today. Yeah, it feels pretty smooth, but oh man, is it taxing on the brain. Roots is always rough. We do have an old, you know, infinite type of situation where Vel'Gavott's Faithful could get Vel'Gavott's Faithful. Also, it is a sorcery, be aware of that, as I remembered later on. Yeah, the couple of dyssynergies that kind of sucks is the Baelmerk does not hit the Gravetide because the Gravetide is an avatar, and this is non-avatar creature. I did not know that originally, and I was going like 2 Overlords, and then once I milled one and I didn't get to pick it, then I was like, oh, I'll drop it down to 1 and go with more with the Archaeologists. Yeah, so pretty sweet deck. If you want to tax your brain, try it out. I don't think it's too expensive. Was that rare? Is that right? Rarity. Yeah, I think the Gravetide's the only one that you have to craft a bunch of, but if you have some Wrens, I don't know. I just have a bunch of the Gravetide, so I figured make a deck. And rare. Yeah, it's not too bad. So a few mythic cards, a few rare cards. Pretty decent cards. I mean, this will be around for 5 years, so if you craft it, you know, you can definitely do some shenanigans with it. And Glarb is just always excellent. So yeah, this has been Told. Like and subscribe. See you guys next time.